Let's explore the magic world of vegan-friendly probiotic foods through fermentation. Fermentation is a process whereby good bacteria breaks down sugars in food, creating probiotics which are good for our gut. Now, in this recipe, you're going to need some cabbage, carrots, and salt, which are the only ingredients which you're going to need for fermented cabbage. I already have some ready-made fermented cabbage, and once I place a spoon inside my brine, that is the water from the veggies, you can see small bubbling, which means that the fermentation process is active. There's also a vinegary smell from the fermented cabbage. So that is what we're going to be doing in this recipe, showing you how to make some fermented cabbage. I'm going to start off by shredding my clean cabbage, and for this recipe I'm going to be using half of my cabbage. Each day I'm falling in love with fermented foods because they are budget friendly and super easy to make because you need only few ingredients. I'm going to cut my cabbage in half, and let's not forget they are perfect for our gut. Using a knife, you're going to shred your cabbage. Once done, I'm going to transfer to my bowl and shred up the other quarter. Once done, you're going to pick a box grater and grate 3 carrots. Be very careful because the grater is very sharp. And there's no need to peel your carrots. All you have to do is wash the skin under running water and you're good to go. And once done, you're going to add into the bowl as well. So when it comes to fermenting food, you need salt, which is going to draw water from the vegetables. Hence, you're going to get a brine, which you're going to use to ferment your veggies. This is half a cabbage and 3 carrots. So now I'm going to be adding in a teaspoon of salt. Next, you're going to clean your hands and massage in the salt into the veggies. And within a minute, you'll notice that the cabbage and carrots are getting pliable. That's the salt working magic. And also the salt is going to help preserve the cabbage as it's fermenting. So this is after around a minute. The cabbage has wilted down to almost 2 cups. And as you can see, we have a natural brine from the vegetables. If you don't have enough brine for fermenting your cabbage, let this sit for around 5 minutes on your countertop. Then the next step is going to be cleaning your jar for fermentation process. So you're going to need a glass jar as usual, and then you're going to make sure to place the jar in hot water so that you can sterilize the jar, because you don't want to introduce bacteria into the cabbage while fermenting. Pick the veggies, transfer in. Then I'm going to use my hands and pack the cabbage tightly. Make sure your hands are clean before you handle your cabbage. Tightly pack your cabbage just like this while you add in some more. Make sure the cabbage is fully covered with the brine, just like this. Next, you're going to need a cabbage leaf, just like this, which is going to help you push down everything so that the cabbage can be fully immersed in the brine. So you're going to carefully place in the cabbage leaf into the jar, push down. The cabbage leaf is going to help keep the cabbage under the brine, hence you're not going to get mold. So once done, you're going to lock your jar, or if you're going to be using a jar with a lid, you're going to cover. This is day 1 of fermenting my cabbage. So in the evening, I'm going to bap my jar. That is by opening up so that the trapped air in the jar can escape. Then you're going to lock it once more so that you can continue with the fermentation. So you're going to be doing that every day. So you're going to be bapping your jar every day for around 6 days. Within 4 to 6 days, your cabbage is going to get a vinegary taste, and it's going to have live probiotics which are going to be perfect for your gut. You can leave the cabbage to ferment more if you enjoy eating fermented food. So I'm going to test my ready fermented cabbage. I'm going to use a clean spoon, scoop out some of the cabbage. Wow. It's crunchy, salty. We have a vinegary taste in the cabbage. And you can enjoy the fermented cabbage over any food that you're going to be eating, or you can just add some to a bowl and enjoy because it's full of probiotics. So I hope you'll be giving this recipe a try. And once your cabbage is fully fermented, make sure to keep in the fridge so that it remains fresh.